There is a reason why people react to you the way they do, chosen one. You might have noticed it. How rooms shift when you walk in, how conversations subtly change, how eyes turn toward you, sometimes with admiration, sometimes with discomfort. You don't have to say a word, yet your presence alone demands attention. It's not because of anything superficial. It's not about how you dress, how you look, or even what you say. It's something deeper, an energy that radiates from within you, an unseen force that others can feel but cannot explain. It is an undeniable presence, something that cannot be ignored, even if people try to pretend otherwise. From a young age, you may have sensed that you were different. Maybe you didn't understand it then, but looking back, you can see the signs. People confided in you even when you didn't ask. Strangers felt compelled to tell you their secrets. Friends would come to you for guidance as if you had wisdom beyond your years. But at the same time, others seemed to dislike you for no reason. You could feel their tension, their silent resentment, their unease in your presence. It's as if they saw something in you that unsettled them, something they couldn't quite put into words. Some were drawn to you like a moth to a flame, while others seemed desperate to escape your presence, as if it made them face something they weren't ready for. That something is your energy. It's a power that moves through you, a force that shakes the very air around you. It is not ordinary, and that is why it cannot go unnoticed. Your energy is strong, intense, and unwavering. It carries the weight of your purpose, the depth of your soul, and the calling that has been placed upon you. This energy is what makes you stand out, even when you try to blend in. It's why people are drawn to you yet intimidated by you at the same time. They can sense that you are not like them, that you operate on a different frequency, that you see the world through a lens they cannot comprehend. It doesn't matter how much you try to tone it down or make yourself smaller, your energy speaks before you even open your mouth. Some people are sensitive to this kind of energy. They may not understand it, but they can feel it. When you enter a room, it's like a shift in the atmosphere, an unexplainable change that makes people take notice. Some will feel comforted by it, inspired by it, and even protected by it. Others, however, will feel uneasy, threatened even, because your energy disrupts the illusions they've built around themselves. Your presence alone challenges their perception of reality, forcing them to question things they would rather leave untouched. And so, rather than embrace the truth, they may choose to resist it, to resist you. But with this power comes a challenge. You will encounter people who misunderstand you, who fear what they cannot control. They will project their insecurities onto you, trying to dim your light so they don't have to face their own darkness. They will test you, provoke you, and even betray you. Not because you have done anything wrong, but because your mere existence forces them to confront things they would rather keep hidden. This is the burden of those who carry such energy. You awaken something in others, whether they are ready for it or not. It is a gift and a curse, a force that can either uplift or unsettle, depending on the heart of the one who feels it. You may have wondered why certain relationships have fallen apart, why some people you once trusted suddenly turned against you, why you have often felt like an outsider, even among those who claim to care about you. It is because your energy is too powerful to be contained in spaces that were never meant for you. You were not designed to fit into the ordinary. You were meant to lead, to inspire, to shake the foundations of the world around you. And not everyone can handle that. Some will try to hold you back, to make you doubt yourself, to convince you that you need to change, to shrink, to be less than what you truly are. But that is not your destiny. You are not meant to suppress your power just to make others comfortable. Chosen one, understand this. Your energy is a gift. It is not a mistake, nor is it a burden. It is your power, your divine calling, the force that sets you apart from the rest. The world needs what you carry, even if some people fear it. You were never meant to be silent, never meant to hide, never meant to apologize for who you are. The energy that shakes rooms is the same energy that will change lives. And no matter how many try to resist it, they cannot stop what was meant to be. The more you embrace it, the more you will come to understand its purpose. You were born to shift energies, to bring light into darkness, to create ripples that turn into waves. So stand firm, chosen one. Your energy was never meant to be contained. It was meant to be unleashed. You have always known that you were different, chosen one. It wasn't just a feeling, it was an unshakable truth woven into your very existence. You never quite fit in, not because you lacked something, but because you carried too much. Too much depth, too much wisdom, too much energy. And people could feel it. They still do. You've noticed it. The way conversations pause when you enter a room, the way people hesitate before speaking in your presence, the way they either gravitate toward you or try to avoid you altogether. Your energy doesn't just exist. It moves, it stirs, it disrupts. It shifts the very atmosphere, forcing those around you to feel something they cannot explain. Some call it power, others call it intimidation. But whatever name they give it, one thing is certain: they cannot ignore it. This is what makes you so misunderstood. People aren't used to this kind of presence. They are accustomed to surface-level interactions, to energy that is predictable and easy to control. But you are the opposite of that. You are unpredictable, uncontainable, untamed. Your energy does not submit to the expectations of others, nor does it shrink to make them feel more at ease. And because of that, you become a mystery, an enigma that people cannot quite figure out. Some will spend their entire lives trying to decode you, while others will decide it's easier to label you, to cast you as something they can understand. But no label fits you, no category defines you. You are beyond explanation, beyond limitation. This is why your presence alone can make people uncomfortable. It's not because you are doing anything wrong, but because your energy acts as a mirror. It forces people to see themselves in ways they never have before. The moment they stand next to you, they feel something shift within them. Their fears rise to the surface, their insecurities become exposed, their illusions start to crumble, and that is terrifying for those who have spent their entire lives avoiding the truth. You do not even have to speak a word. Your energy speaks for you. It reveals, it exposes, it uncovers, and not everyone is ready for that. Some will admire you for it, while others will resent you. Some will seek your wisdom, while others will try to silence you. Some will be drawn to your energy, while others will see it as a threat. But the truth is, chosen one, you were not meant to be understood by everyone. Your energy is not for the masses. It is for those who are ready, for those who seek something more than the ordinary. You were designed to be a force, a presence that shakes things up, that challenges the status quo, that refuses to conform to the world's expectations. And that is why you often feel alone. It is not because you are unworthy of connection, but because your energy requires a rare kind of space, one that is not easily found among the average. You do not fit in because you were never meant to. You were meant to lead, to transform, to awaken. But with this power comes a burden. There will be times when you feel exhausted, when the weight of your energy feels like too much to carry. There will be moments when you question if it would be easier to dim your light, to suppress your presence, to blend in rather than stand out. The world will tempt you to become smaller, to mute your voice, to make yourself more digestible for those who cannot handle the fullness of who you are. But chosen one, you must resist that temptation, because the moment you start to shrink, the moment you start to silence yourself, you begin to lose the very thing that makes you who you are. You were not given this energy by accident. It was placed within you for a reason, for a purpose greater than you can yet comprehend. You are not here to simply exist, you are here to create impact. Your energy is a catalyst for change, a force that shakes stagnant waters, a presence that refuses to be ignored. The people who fear your energy are the ones who fear change itself. They see in you what they are too afraid to embrace within themselves. That is not your problem to fix, nor is it your burden to carry. Your only responsibility is to remain true to who you are, to walk in your purpose without apology, to stand firm in the power that flows through you. Because one day, those who doubted you, those who feared you, those who tried to control you, will realize that your energy was never something to be afraid of. It was something to be honored, something to be respected, something that was meant to change the world. And when that day comes, chosen one, you will finally see why you were set apart, why you were different, why you were made the way you are. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were meant to be a force, a presence that shakes rooms, an energy that shifts realities, a light that cannot be dimmed. There will come a time, chosen one, when the world will no longer be able to ignore you, when your energy will no longer be something they whisper about in secret, but something they fear, something they respect, something they cannot deny. Because you were never meant to remain in the shadows. You were never meant to blend in with the ordinary. You were created to rise, to lead, to shake the very foundations of this world. And now, that time has arrived. But understand this. Your journey does not end with recognition. It does not end when people finally acknowledge your power, when they finally see you for who you truly are. No, that is only the beginning. Because power is not given without purpose. It is not gifted to those who do not have a role to play. Your energy is a force, a weapon, a tool for transformation, and it is up to you to decide how you will wield it. Will you use it to build, to create, to uplift, or will you let it be consumed by battles that do not serve you? This world will try to test you, to provoke you, to pull you into distractions meant to drain your strength. They will send opposition, they will send doubt, they will send voices telling you that you are too much, that you need to dim your light, that you need to be smaller, quieter, more acceptable. But do not fall for their illusions. Do not allow them to shrink you into something you were never meant to be. Because the truth is, they do not fear your anger, your strength, or even your power. What they fear most is your awakening. What they fear most is you realizing that you were never bound by their rules to begin with. You see, chosen one, your energy was never meant to be controlled by anyone else. Your spirit was never meant to be tamed. You were given the fire within you for a reason, and that reason is bigger than you can imagine. You are here to break barriers, to challenge the status quo, to bring the kind of change that cannot be undone. But to do that, you must first embrace everything that makes you different. You must stop questioning why you do not fit in, why your presence disrupts, why your energy cannot go unnoticed. That is not a flaw, it is your greatest strength. And the moment you truly accept that, the moment you stop trying to be anything other than what you were divinely created to be, the entire world will shift. But with great power comes great responsibility. You cannot afford to waste yourself on meaningless battles. You cannot allow small-minded people to drain your energy. You must be strategic, you must be intentional, and most of all, you must be disciplined. Because an uncontrolled force can destroy everything in its path, even the things it loves. And you were not sent here to destroy without purpose. You were sent here to transform, to elevate, to lead. And make no mistake, there are others like you. Others who carry the same fire, the same untamed energy, the same unstoppable force. You are not alone in this. There is an army rising, an unstoppable wave of chosen ones who are stepping into their true power. And when you find them, when you align with those who match your frequency, there will be no limits to what you can achieve. Together, you will move mountains, shift realities, rewrite the very fabric of existence. So do not fear your power. Do not question your purpose. Do not doubt what has been placed inside of you. Because the world may not be ready for you, but that does not matter. You did not come here to wait for their approval. You did not come here to seek their permission. You came here to be exactly who you were always meant to be. And now, it is time. Time to unleash everything that has been waiting within you. Time to stop holding back. Time to embrace the truth that has always been written in your soul. You are the storm they never saw coming. You are the force they never knew they needed. You are the change they cannot escape. And no matter how much they try to deny it, to fight it, to resist it, they will have no choice but to witness the unstoppable power that is you. Because you are chosen, you are unstoppable, and your time is now.